there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Marvin again, back with some more music reactions. Welcome back to Smitty Reacts. And on this video, we're going to be checking out some new music. Well, at least new to me anyway, from Ren. Now, the name of this song is Money Game Part 3, I believe. Yeah, Money Game Part 3. And honestly, I don't know what to expect. I don't have any expectations of this song or anything. I'm relatively new to Ren as an artist as it is. And the last song I heard was the High Ren song, which is amazing, by the way. Great video, great visuals, great story. You know, and also, before I get into this, shout out to Tom. Tom, you know who you are, bro. Thank you for putting me on the Ren a while back, you know, and, you know, hope everything's good on your in your neck of the woods. So, at any rate, though, let me go and just jump into this one, man. Of course, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps my little channel grow over here. And if you're first coming to my channel, it's the first time being here, I always put a little disclaimer out there. I like to talk to my songs. I like to talk and get my thoughts out and so forth. So for people that aren't a fan of that, you know, I get it. I totally understand it. Check down in the description box below, and there's a link back to this video. That way you can watch it all the way through, you know, just without me talking all over it, you know. Also in the comments too, I'm gonna start putting my Cash App link in there as well. Really just to, you know, if you want to support the channel, I would definitely appreciate that. You know, you don't have to, it's not obligated to, but you know, I'm gonna start dropping it in there anyway. So at any rate, let me go ahead and start on this thing. This is Money Game Part 3. Let's go. Okay. Kind of see what's going on here.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury.
Pause. Yo, he's dropping truth in here. It's like, yo. All right. Let me break this down real quick, and I'll jump back into it. Matter of fact, let me rewind it already. But he's literally talking about, you know what I'm saying, how society works. You know, like for real. Like, you know, you're being told your whole life as a young person all the way up till now, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, money is the end all be all of everything. And it's kind of funny the fact that I said I put my Cash App, you know, in the video down to the link. Hey, I'm just saying, he's not wrong. You know, and education isn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? You want to know about things. But I see the turn here about to come. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about education and learning money and stuff. He's like, yo, like, nobody's going to care about you. You got to take all that you can. And that's where the turn's going to come. I already see the curve in this song, you know? But, you know, I know a guy just like the person he's describing, you know what I'm saying? I'll get back to that in a second. But, yo, like, all right. Talk your stuff, bro. Tell the story.
Get an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
Okay. Pause. Broke down the life of a gangster. A modern day gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know, like... being able to be smart is fine. You know what I'm saying? Being able to be educated is cool. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like greed will shift your focus, and you're going to do everything for clout, money, fame, whatever it is you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're in that situation. And I know people like that, for real. Like, there's a guy that I used to work with, you know what I'm saying? Bless his soul. He's a great guy, you know, but at the same time, it's like, you know, he was into crypto, he was into this, that, the third, made a ton of money, you know, and then when you make that kind of money, your empathy just immediately turns off. I don't care who you are. Like, publicly, you can put on a face, but privately, you're going to be like, man, why come nobody else around me is doing what I'm doing? Because if I could do it, they could do it. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Ren right here, like, giving us the facts, you know, giving us the facts right here. Oh my gosh. All right, let me rewind this a little bit and we'll go back into it.
33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. 35. He gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed up, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
That ain't gonna stop him though. You got money.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension.
Right.
It leads to people killing each other. My solution? Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consume till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Money Game Part 3. I see it. I see it, Ren. I see it, Ren. Let me get up off this dude's video. Salute to you. Who is that? Ren, Fish Tank Productions. Shout out to you, my guy. Love you. I'll get back. But at any rate, man, oh my God, powerful. That was just a an examination of what do you want to say? An examination of the dark places money can take you. You know, the flip side of capitalism. You know, if you want to get like, if you want to look at it that way as well, because there's two parts of capitalism that are great. You know, there's parts where, you know, you have boundless potential, boundless, you know, opportunities, and especially in the U.S., you know, we have a lot of opportunities. We're blessed with those. I love it because if we didn't have it, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair right now talking crazy to a camera, you know, like, you know, or being able to watch something like this. So like, there's a lot of positives in there, but there's also a flip side to it as well, where greed and ambition and, you know, obviously warmongering, like he was kind of examining here, you know, power struggles, that kind of thing. He's alluding to a lot of those things. That kind of stuff is the dark side of people and humanity, you know, as a whole. You know, there's a lot of destruction and a lot of hurt that can come out of, you know, chasing money and and fame and greed even. Real quick, I just went and saw Killers of the Flower Moon. Great movie, Martin Scorsese film. It's a crime drama. You know, I definitely enjoyed it. You know, and you know, it talks about how people went to the land of the Osage Nation and basically plotted on the people there to murder them for their money, you know, and how the corruption and how people kind of circle around that. So it kind of like correlates to this song a little bit, where Ren is examining that concept, you know, and even at the end, he's also talking about the deterioration of somebody's life by chasing money and fame and wealth, you know, and it starts off with his dad, you know, so it just shows like, you know, the lineage of that type of thought process being passed down from father to son, you know, generation one to generation next. You know, it's crazy. It really is when you think about it, when you step back to examine it. But he did such an amazing job, like encapsulating that thought. And in the story, like showing how, in my opinion, like him and his dad was almost like guiding him in a way. And yeah, he was kind of going crazy and stuff, you know, or doing a lot. But at the same time, when his dad passed away, when he was, what did he say, 37? When his dad passed away, and his life just went crazy. And then he, after that, he got hurt. The dude got hurt, you know, got put in a wheelchair, crippled, you know what I'm saying? Essentially for life, it looks like. And then he spirals into depression and so forth. Like, you know, that can happen. That has happened. You know, it's crazy. Ren, shout out to you. That now, one thing about Ren that I do remember, I do remember him being, I think he was hospitalized. I think is he from Canada or in Canada? I think it is. And let me know in the comments, please. Let me know, because I'm not a Ren expert. This is only the second song I've heard from him. But I'll say this: from a hip hop lover, someone that's grown up listening to hip hop and music, I love, and I mean this, and I love storytelling. I love storytelling in music, you know, especially when you have an artist that can really do it. And Ren right here, Money Game Part 3, is a great example of how storytelling, it really is critical to me for masterpiece level music. And this song right here is up there. You know, I like the subdued tracking behind it. There's not a lot of complicated rhythms. There's not a lot of complex, you know, production or overproduction and stuff like that. It's pretty much him, or a couple of strings, and a good story. I mean, what more do you want? So, all right, y'all. Hey, this is Marvin. This is Smitty Reacts. Definitely check out Money Game Part 3. Obviously, you guys know this song already if you're listening to it. And obviously, and honestly, too, if it's your first time being introduced to Ren, welcome to the party. Like, you know, this is my second song from him, you know, but I'm definitely be checking out more from him as it comes along. Like, I definitely have to keep up with this man's career. Hopefully, he gets everything that he wants out of it, because he's really doing a great job with what, you know, he's offering to music at this point in time, and storytelling, and even in a way like shedding light on really complex topics. You know, that's the best way I can say it. So at any rate, hey, my name is Marvin. This is Smitty Reacts, and I'm gonna get up out of here. So please, until the next video, take care of yourself, be kind to one another, and of course, If you guys can do that, I will catch you in the next video. All right? All right. Peace.